Hi, I'm Jarius Wright, wide receiver of the Minnesota Vikings, and this is the Sportscasting Couch.
Hot, 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 hike!
Welcome to the Sportscasting Couch. My name's Josh. Joining with me as always, Mr. Paul.
Hello.
And back, Mr. Ryan.
I'm back.
Back. How
Back
you feeling?
again.
Feeling better than last week?
I wasn't sick.
I know,
last
we
week.
pretended you were.
Josh pretended.
Well, I
you were.
pretended you were, yeah.
Yeah.
Tried to get a hashtag going, but nobody cared.
No.
You did? What was your hashtag? I don't remember.
I don't know. I'm making up stuff on the spot.
Fuck, you're really good at that, eh?
Yeah.
Episode 19 we're at.
Holy shit,
I'm going to
it's been
mention it at the
19
beginning of the
episodes.
show because I always fucking mention it at the end, but we have, is it, what the fuck?
The world's
We have,
ending.
We have like 2 weeks to go until the Super Bowl,
think-
and it'll be 2 weeks, no wait,
I
3?
think Christina legit dropped your child.
2 weeks.
Probably.
That's what it sounded like.
Well, 3 weekends. It's the Super Bowl, but 2 weeks away.
Yeah, so we're running that Facebook contest, so hop on over to facebook.com/sportscastingcouch for our Facebook contest that's going on to win a beanie to keep your fucking noodle warm.
Can I participate?
No. Fuck. No. Right now the odds are like 1 in 12, so get on that shit. I'll probably run like an ad or something for it anyway. Soon, but whatever. Carry on. You got something before it? I just have to check something if you got something to talk about. You were talking about something before. It
Broncos.
takes like 2 seconds.
You got to check
What
something?
about 'em?
He's got to check something. I don't know.
Was Broncos news?
It's
like, what?
You said we had something to talk about. I don't know. What were you talking about? Playoff football.
I knew there's one thing with the Broncos I heard about. They're the coach in the Senior Bowl,
Oh,
Baker Mayfield and
yeah.
company.
That's good. You got first crack at
First
people
look.
that are available. Yeah.
See how they
See how they look.
how they practice, what they smell like. I said what they smell like.
What are you hoping for? Round one. I know you guys.
fuck.
What pick is
Offensive line.
Broncos? Like, are they 4?
No, they're down there.
Yeah, they're
Top 10.
yeah,
and,
top. You don't know, just offensive line probably.
probably O-line.
Depends what
hopefully.
how free agency goes, obviously.
Yeah,
Then you see the
matters.
holes, but
Matters.
You don't need this shit, right?
no.
You don't care?
I do.
Okay.
I like
Follow
looking at
us.
Follow us.
it. Did you already say all that shit?
Wait, you missed it?
Yeah, I zoned out.
Welcome to the show.
Nice, man.
Yeah.
Welcome to the show.
A little
So
rusty.
What's the score now? Josh, you've been here. You missed one day. Ryan's missed 2.
He said
or-
I missed 2, but
No,
I
you definitely missed 2.
I missed the
You
one.
missed one of the earlier shows, and you missed another show.
You did miss 2.
Did I?
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's 2-2.
This is a competition now.
You're the one that said who's gonna miss more shows
When did I say that?
when I first missed the first show. Right?
You don't even know. You can't even prove because you don't even know if you missed the first show or not.
Well, it makes sense
You
because
don't
I
know
missed
what show
one,
you
and then we
missed.
got a hashtag trending of "Get Well Soon, Josh" or whatever
yeah,
it was.
you missed 2 shows.
And then I missed one going to
It's
Cuba.
not fair. Paul needs to be in this
Or
shit.
not Cuba.
somehow.
Where did I go? Oh, I went to Philly.
Yeah.
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 Yep.
You
So that
missed
makes
2.
sense. Yep.
Way to go, asshole. I'm going to get this out of the way. The Olympics are coming up February 9th. You
Okay.
excited? Winter
No,
Olympics?
not really.
South Korea, Pyeongchang? you don't watch the Winter Olympics at all?
No.
Whatever.
I don't watch
Hockey.
the Olympics really.
I'll watch hockey, but this year's gonna suck, isn't it?
I know it's an NFL podcast, but I do have to mention this because it's actually kind of cool news.
We are the sports casting coach, not the NFL casting coach.
Well, you hear
thanks.
that? Clip
Yeah,
that shit.
I am going to actually
record
fucking-
that shit. Clip it.
I was hoping he was going to say that, so I
about
could clip
fucking
it.
time. It's
Oh,
not on the alarm.
We are just I'm not going to talk about hockey.
Sure. Well, we're going to talk about
And
women's.
this is an NFL episode.
Sure. Women's.
big UFC tomorrow. Just
Yep.
saying.
Is it?
Francis Ngannou, the guy that
Mm.
killed Alistair Overeem with the uppercut, he's fighting for the title against Stipe.
Miocic, Dana Cormier versus
Ozdemir.
Volkan
Ozdemir.
Remember
Yeah.
when I said you guys have anything to talk about at the beginning there?
And
And then I
there's,
get into the news.
There's that one kid, that one really young kid. I forget. Abdul Razak.
I'm trying to picture who he is. I can't picture him.
He does spinny shit and then
Oh.
fucking kills people.
The twirly punches and all that.
Yeah, does twirly kicks and twirly punches.
It's really quick.
All right, so back to hockey. Sorry, Paul.
Yeah, no, actually, it's a women's ice hockey in South Korea.
Fucking rude.
this is going to be the first time that North Korea and South Korea join forces and actually put a team out onto the ice.
Seriously?
Which, yeah, it's fucking crazy. You didn't hear about that?
No.
Okay, so yeah, that's going to happen, which is insane.
Just hockey?
Just hockey, yeah. They're going to walk under one flag. It's going to be like a white flag with, I don't know.
Just a white flag?
Well, it's a white flag with like North and South Korea on the flag together. It's pretty interesting, really, if you think about it. Like, I don't know why they're doing it. I
weird.
quickly
To compete. They want to beat Canada.
They're still technically at war, so that's kind of weird.
It is.
Yeah.
They're
Let's join
also-
together for the medal.
North
Yeah, it's
Korea.
weird. They are actually officially at war. They only signed a ceasefire. They never signed a peace agreement.
Yeah,
They're just sitting there staring at each other right at the border. Right?
yeah, and North Korea is going to send about 200 Koreans to show support from the North as well. So I don't know. Is this like a step in the right direction as far as getting some peace, or is it just a way for those 200 people to just get the fuck out of there?
Yeah, I would. Fuck.
Yeah, I'd be gone.
Step
Well,
on.
I guess you can't, but I would try.
Be holding, like, coming through. It's like waving at everybody through, like, the Olympic Stadium, and then waving right to the exit. Gone.
I was going to bring up, oh yeah, do you think that, well, first off, I have 2 points about this. Do you think that there's going to be like a separator in the middle of the bench? It's like, those are the North Korean players and those are the South Korean players. And then secondly, no, Ryan's just like, no.
I said, I don't know.
Probably not.
Are they not? Do they like not allowed to touch them? With the rule? Or
Maybe
some
they
shit?
can't touch each other.
Well,
Well,
supposed
no.
to talk to each other or some shit. I don't know. They get mad about stuff.
Well, they played in April. They played a game, North Korea versus South Korea in women's ice hockey, and then at the end of the game, they actually shook hands, which apparently brought the entire stadium to tears and all that stuff. And then I think that's kind of what rolled this all into let's put a team together for the Olympics. But, anyways,
Sounds shady.
all I'm gonna say is I want a prediction from each of you. How many total goals do you think they're gonna score?
0.
Women's hockey?
Women's
Who do they
hockey.
play? Do you know who they play?
No, actually, I haven't checked the schedule.
I bet you the viewers will be
I
lower
think they'll
than
score
the goals
one.
scored, though.
I think
One.
they'll score at least one.
I'm gonna have to go with Josh and put 0 on that board.
Really? You don't think they're going to score one goal
I
against
think-
another women team?
I'm gonna have
They're
to
going
say,
to fold instantly.
yeah,
Or
so?
Trump's going to bomb them or something. Who knows?
What, maybe they're going to be unreal.
doubt
Maybe
it.
Disney's going to make a movie of it.
Disney's going to...
They might actually. A follow-up to this news: women's Jamaican bobsled team has qualified for
Ah.
the Winter
Yeah,
Olympics.
that wasn't...
crazy.
What was the last time that was?
Ooh,
They
92.
they've never had a women's bobsled team in
No?
Jamaica.
No, I think they
Well,
have.
they don't have winter in Jamaica,
Not a
so how are
women's.
they?
Not a women's.
What, you never
Yeah,
watched Cool
men's.
Runnings? Fucking kidding me?
No, I haven't.
What?
Have I? I don't know. Maybe. Wait.
The Jamaican bobsled team.
Really?
Never seen Cool Runnings?
Oh,
I
fuck.
think I have.
Don't bring it up. He
Oh,
doesn't
come
deserve
on.
it. He
Let's
doesn't
watch the
deserve
whole
the
thing.
No, I'm not gonna watch the whole thing. I
No,
just
he
wanted to
doesn't.
bring up the song at the beginning there.
You never
Uh,
seen Cool
I
Runnings?
think I have.
What the fuck is wrong with you?
But I think that's a few cool stories already coming out of the Olympics. So I'm kind of interested in seeing how the rest of that goes.
all
February 9th,
fake.
like I said. Cool Running song. That's what I was looking for. Yeah, you've never.
Oh, I've seen this. I just saw the... I don't remember it at all.
Ryan, you think they're all gonna carry eggs in their fucking pants there?
Maybe.
I think so.
This song is protected by parody law.
Oh shit.
Literally first line.
What do you get? Like 15 seconds you can play and that's it?
I don't know.
Oh, okay, that's enough news in that. Back to the NFL here.
What?
Yeah, I know. I'm sorry.
What?
I wrote down a note. I was jotting down a few notes watching the games there on Sunday. The Steelers really didn't look like they wanted to win that football game. What was it?
You see
The onside kick called by the Steelers with over 2 minutes and 30 seconds
Terrible
left.
call.
Total
so
fucking
many terrible calls by the Steelers, like offensive.
All their
coordinators,
fourth down calls. Again, 2 of them went for touchdowns. That's fine.
Mhm.
But
Well,
I think
all
2
they
of
had to
them-
do, it seemed like, was
just
just
throw
throw it deep when the receiver wasn't looking at the ball.
and
it
Julio
was-
and Antonio Brown. Just
yeah,
making retarded
Martavis Bryant
catches.
made a nice catch
Yeah.
too. Le'Veon Bell on the corner, right in the
Yeah,
end
that was a
zone, made
nice
a great
catch.
one.
But what was the head coach really thinking on that?
Tomlin.
Yeah, I couldn't think of his names.
He doesn't call the offense. What's his name calls the offense?
Todd Haley.
Todd Haley. He's not there anymore though. I heard that
He won't
they're
be
getting rid
there.
of him.
Yeah, he's terrible.
But
coach.
what if he made the call for the onside kick, because I think honestly,
Oh, he could have made that.
leading
one,
up
yeah.
leading
He
up to
probably
that
did.
point, they were kind of clawing back. But once they did that onside kick, what was it? They scored a touchdown. Or was it a field goal that I think they kicked field goal, right? And then it was the onside.
I don't
Either way,
remember.
they showed Tomlin's face on the camera, and I was just like, this doesn't look like a guy who has very much confidence in his team, maybe even recovering that onside. And I think he knew, right? I don't know if he made that call. That's the thing, because the way that his facial expression was when they showed him on TV, he had no confidence in what he was doing. And it even translated, once they lost the ball, that team completely folded, even though there was still so much time on the clock. Now, Jacksonville came back down and kicked the field goal, and then after that, it's like there's still a minute and 30 seconds left or something stupid like that. But they did not look like they had confidence in driving down the field and actually scoring that touchdown. Because remember, Antonio Brown, I think it was, caught the ball, went out of bounds, he didn't go out of bounds, but he got tackled in bounds, but rolled out of bounds, and then it's like he was just walking back to the line. There was no rush on that team to
Yeah,
actually.
near the end there, they weren't rushing to do shit.
No, it's like they gave up. Yeah.
The onside kick though is one of those plays where if it works, they're a genius. If it doesn't work, they're an idiot kind of thing. And
just
it's
a
happened
terrible
before where
fucking
it's
kick.
worked.
They
Yeah,
kicked
it was
5
he
yards
kicked it
and
right at the guy too.
Yeah.
They had no shot with it.
Well, in famous words of Madden NFL, whatever year you want to pick, if the team's expecting an onside kick, most of the time you won't get it, right? So
Yeah, it's one of the.
It's very hard to get.
Yeah. But that was the thing. They were building momentum. The crowd was finally getting back into it, and then they shit it away basically there.
yeah. So
But did you see what happened with? Or I think I sent it to you guys. The Le'Veon Bell.
you
just
sent me
skipped-
something about it.
He
Yeah.
skipped the team meeting right before the game, so I think that's why he wasn't featured at all on the first drive. And it
See
just
how-
shows the inside of that locker room. They need to
Yeah,
they need to do
Yeah,
something.
what was that picture? He said nobody told Mike Tomlin he had spit all up in his beer.
That's it. Yeah, I sent that.
All
Yeah,
fucking second half.
I was bugging the shit out of
No
me
player
too.
would have told him.
That's how you know they hate him.
They have turmoil. Yeah,
Yeah,
happening.
there's turmoil. They can't even tell him about some
Yeah,
spit.
I heard,
But-
something about Le'Veon Bell. How the Steelers have no cap space. All right, and they need to re-sign Le'Veon Bell.
They want to franchise him, yeah. And he said, "You franchise me, I'm out. I'm not. I'll just retire."
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
And
so
we
what?
talked about that last
They
week.
said
a
the
little bit.
Lions had a lot of cap and they can afford him. He's playing at Michigan State.
That'd be good. What do you
Save
think?
it
Okay, what do you
back.
think? Because me and Paul had this conversation last week about.
Did you listen, Ryan?
No, he didn't.
Okay.
We had the conversation last week of what was our conversation, Paul? Do you remember it?
No.
Apparently, you guys didn't listen either.
What was it like in regards to? For the of Le'Veon Bell.
Yeah. Oh yeah. So it was. Paul was saying that he doesn't want to get franchised, even though it's $12 million. And he's saying that's crazy. You should just take the money and be happy with it. And I was saying that he could get a lot more money over a lot more time. It's security and all that kind of
I
stuff.
want that job security.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
That's how you feel with it.
Kirk Cousins. Look at Kirk Cousins. He's.
What happens if they get hurt though? That's the thing. They get hurt, then that's all they get.
Yeah. Franchise is just guaranteed. Huh? It's all bonus that you get basically.
Yeah. Did you see anything? You were mentioning that you saw. They didn't have much effort in that game against the Jags. What else did you see? The thing that stood out to me was that last 2 minutes and 30 seconds.
What it was is I think the beginning is just what completely turned them upside down. They weren't
think they were-
expecting
yeah.
Jaguars to be able to move the ball that easily on the offense. I know the defensive coordinator or the linebacker coach, I forget who it was.
They lost their home field advantage.
Immediately.
way
quick,
too
yeah.
early.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Way too early. It was a touchdown game, and half the seats were empty.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, what the fuck?
Yeah. And then what about the other games we had going on as well? I mean, the Minnesota Miracle or the Whiff 6, whatever you want to call it.
Mhm. That was crazy too because
It looks scripted.
it
does.
people say
It
it did, and
really
then
does.
people started pointing out the left defensive end for the Saints coming around, and instead of going right at the quarterback, he could have spun. Or he spun, but apparently, I looked at it, and it looked like he was just trying to spin to get the guy off balance because the quarterback was stepping up in the pocket.
I just
The
can't.
tackle
I cannot fucking
by
believe that.
Williams did definitely. It's like, what was he even thinking?
I don't even. I can't even. At one, what are you trying to do?
The only thing
He
that
was even close.
There was a couple.
One. You're not supposed to dip your head. He dips his head.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
He's a
and then
rookie. Big moment.
There's
catch
a lot
him.
of
All you have
theories
to do is
about it.
even if he catches the ball, you catch him, the game's over.
Yeah, if you tackle
catch
him in bounds, he
him,
can't
and
stop it.
They can't stop the clock. It's over.
Yeah.
The only thing I could think of with it is he was going at him, and he's like, "Oh, I'm just gonna hit him," And then last second, he's like, oh, shit, I don't want to get a penalty because then they can kick a field
Yeah.
goal, win the game. So then he kind of pulled up and tried to hit him later and just mistimed it. But he never came
Possible.
out saying that. He just came out saying, I missed the
It
tackle.
was his play to make.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, if Peyton still had those bounties, maybe he would have made that tackle. You know. And then what else do we have here? I mean,
But that game was
Tennessee looked
Tennessee's
promising
garbage.
for the first
New
drive.
England's just too good. New England's New England
Corey
in the
Davis finally
playoffs.
had some touchdowns.
Yeah. Did he have two or the
He
one?
had 2.
He had two.
And
Yeah.
that one-handed
both of
one, right?
That was
the
incredible.
one-handed in the corner of the end zone. Is that
Yeah,
what it was?
I
Yep.
don't know if it was
Oh, yeah,
one-handed.
he was holding the guy's hand off or holding him off like this,
Yeah.
and then he grabbed it with the one
That was a
hand.
nice play.
Never touched it with the second hand.
But yeah,
Philly was a snooze fucking fest.
He's already said you didn't watch it.
I watched like the first drive. I saw 2 deep balls that went like 30 yards, and then
No,
were
first
PI.
drive, Nick Foles,
The
first,
first
pass,
pass,
he threw
yeah.
it deep, and it was a complete duck. And then the very next quarter, Matt Ryan did the same thing, and then you could tell there was just a lot of wind.
yeah, I was
They were
like,
just
okay,
making
I'm
a
not
duck.
watching this anymore.
Yeah.
It's like,
you watched it.
It ended
don't
up being
lie.
a great
I only
game.
watched like the first 2 drives, and I was like, I'm done with this shit.
One
Well,
of
it was an
Col-
amazing game that went down to literally the last play of the game.
Yeah, I don't give a
Yeah,
fuck.
which hit Julio Jones. Or you brought
That
up
wasn't the
this-
last play. That was the last play for them, and then they had to.
You should have caught that.
Oh,
I know that
yeah,
for
yeah.
sure.
Well,
but-
it went through his hands, but he would have landed out of bounds anyway. His feet came in out of bounds.
No.
No.
But you brought up a stat as well for Julio Jones targeted in the end zone,
That was nuts.
which
Did you
is
see that stat? Do you have it?
in the end zone. He was targeted 18 times on the season, and
It was like one of 18
one
or
completion,
something like that.
yeah.
In the red zone.
in the red
in
zone?
the red zone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's retarded. That's not high enough.
No. Well, was it 18? I thought it was like
It was
22 or something.
No,
like
it was
that.
18.
But yeah, he was one of 18, or it might have been one of 18 targeted in the
I'll
in
pull
the
it up,
end
but-
zone. It might have been, maybe not red zone. But regardless, just one of 18 in any category for him of not catching the ball is pretty crazy.
Yeah.
I'm really looking forward to this Patriots Jaguars game though.
Yeah.
That's the only team that can beat the Patriots. I feel
That's that's the worst
Jaguars?
matchup. Here it is.
I feel like the Patriots make
Or
the
you
Super Bowl, they
jibs?
win
Yeah,
it.
118 there. When targeted
Matt Ryan targeting Julio Jones in the end zone
end
this
zone.
season.
Okay, one of 18 in the end zone.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Pretty much the best wide receiver in the NFL.
Yeah.
He's big. Oh.
What else did you send me here? Some bullshit.
Trash, probably. Just
So
all
much
trash.
Eagles shit, man.
Yeah, so much trash
Holy
shit.
crap.
Well, guess who's still alive? It's
love-
one of 4 teams I can send you right now.
I
That's
love
the only
that.
thing they're talking
I love
about.
this reaction video of this guy.
Oh,
though.
yeah. When it happened, you see it, right?
Like
it was the play of the
miracle.
Yeah.
the Minnesota Miracle. So it's Stephon Diggs right when he catches the ball and he's running towards the end zone. This guy's just
Sick
standing up and then
jacket.
all of a sudden
it's
he
a
just
gold shiny jacket.
falls. Yeah, he
just falls backwards
falls
as
back. Like he's just dead.
I watched a bunch of those reaction videos. They're fucking
Mm.
hilarious.
Yeah,
There was one. There was one that was at a bar. And it was like a half an hour long, all right, and it was like started like midway through the fourth, all right, and then they're playing like all the whole comeback of the New Orleans Saints. This whole bar is going nuts, nuts.
Yeah.
Till the last break play. This is it. We got this. This stop. All of a sudden, everyone's just like, no. Bottles just start smashing. It's so fucking.
Well,
funny.
the one actually cool video to watch too is the sideline video of the Minnesota Miracle where literally the stadium's not that loud, and right when he catches it, it gives you chills. It's
Oh yeah,
so
I saw that. Video.
loud.
It's so
Yeah.
fucking loud.
It's really cool.
Did you guys see Sean Payton doing the skull mocking the
Yeah.
Vikings
Yeah, he sent
fans
me
right
that.
before it?
Yeah, that was crazy.
Bad juju.
Yeah. The worst.
Back to that Jacksonville Pittsburgh game, you sent me also, and I made a note of this, that here's the losing quarterback stats: 37 for 58, 469 with 5 touchdowns, 1 interception, only sacked twice. That's the losing quarterback of that game.
Mm.
That's fucking crazy.
He killed it.
Yeah.
But he was throwing the whole time. And
Yeah.
Yeah.
They were down. That was literally the only thing. And then the defense. I know the defensive coordinator for the Steelers was complaining, saying, "We know what they're doing. They're going to run the ball, and you guys just can't stop them. We know what they want to do, and you can't stop them."
Did that one play action pass that pretty much sealed it.
Yeah.
They put that full back in the seam.
Hmm.
That was a really nice play.
Yeah, wide open in the end zone.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to see what else you gave me. Some Saxonville, how they compare up to defenses from previous years or whatever. 16.8 points per game allowed, which is fewer than the 2015 Broncos, which were 18.5. And then they have 55 sacks on the season, which is more than the 2002 Bucks, who had 43.
Still not even top 5 all time.
169.9 passing yards per game allowed, which is fewer than the 2013 Seahawks at 172.
That's a really good one.
And then 7 defensive touchdowns, which is more than the 85 Bears with 5.
So they
Definitely-
they stack up. but
This is definitely the worst matchup that New England could have.
This is the only team that can beat New England. I think.
Exactly.
That's left.
I think Pittsburgh could have beat them.
That's
Well,
left.
that's left. Yeah.
I
Yeah.
don't think the Eagles can beat them, and I don't think
course you
Minnesota
don't.
can beat them.
I don't think anyone can really beat the
Minnesota
Patriots in
actually
the Super Bowl
Minnesota
anymore.
matches up pretty well with them though. You put Harrison Smith on Gronk,
No.
and you put.
Minnesota's offense wouldn't do a thing against New England. They would just scheme it. And
I'm just
stop
talking
them
about
completely.
their offense. You got to stop those running backs. That's all you have to do. Stop
Well,
those running backs and Tom
yeah,
Brady.
yeah, Gronk's nothing. You're right.
If this doesn't prove,
That's why I say you put Harrison Smith on Gronk.
On Gronk.
and
See,
that's
I
it.
think Jalen Ramsey's going on Gronk. He said Gronk's never played against anyone like me. That's what he said.
Well, he'll be on him when he splits out wide.
It makes sense. He's the only. Well, he
No.
could guard him at any point. He's a big corner, but he's
They're not going to put him in the box.
No,
And
in
you
the
leave
box
someone
it wouldn't make sense, yeah.
Brandon Cooks out there by himself with AJ Bouye.
Bouye's going to cover Gronk.
No.
Yeah, well, he covered. I was listening to on the radio that Bouye is going to pretty much cover Gronk, and then you have because he covered Kelsey on the last time they played, which was I don't even know, but he locked him down. So it's basically what they were saying was, the NFL is kind of like a copycat league where
You're a copycat league.
that's what they were doing in Houston. You're a fighter.
Burn.
What?
Yeah. Huh?
I'm a what?
Flame.
Mark down that time.
No.
Mark it down.
Really? Why? So Sasha isn't offended?
Derogatory termage going down here. No, we're just going to cut it.
Whatever. Who cares? But anyway, let me jump to the next thing. Have you heard of car crash gate?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So it's a new gate for this year, just like Deflategate was the last one. Other than you sent me one, I'm gonna bring
Another
up as
gate,
well.
yeah.
Yeah. Every time it's always Bill
Belichick.
Belichick, and but anyways, Fournette got into a little fender bender, and I think it was Belichick. But
Mm-hmm. Did you see he signed his fender and gave it to the guy, the ambulance guy that came on
did he?
on
That's
site?
awesome.
He signed it and gave it to him. Yeah.
That's awesome.
That's pretty funny. Which is gonna go with Google Gate, which Josh,
Google Gate. Yeah. Did
know
you see
about it.
that? It's crazy.
It's Google Gate.
You
I'll
gotta
do it
follow
for
along
you.
once in a while.
I'll do it
don't,
for you.
but-
Literally
but
do
you
it
can,
on
you can talk about
I'll
it.
explain it. It's literally. It might not happen anymore. I don't know. But
Yes, it will.
if you Google Minnesota Vikings Super Bowl appearances,
The fuck?
you get this upcoming Super Bowl. If you Google New England Patriots upcoming or New England Patriots Super Bowl appearances,
Is it?
it'll
put
say
in
it. You Google the other
appearances?
two teams, it doesn't say it.
Appearances?
That's the dumbest shit ever. One, Minnesota's going to show up because it's in Minnesota.
Where
Okay,
do I
well,
do
why
it?
is the Patriots going to show up? And no, it's appearances.
Yeah, that's what I did right here.
Minnesota Vikings.
Vikings Super Bowl appearances. Right?
Is that what
You're
it says in the
making shit
picture?
up,
I don't know.
man.
I did it at my work computer, and it's exactly what popped up.
Your work computer's infected. Why does it show Brett Favre?
With the AIDS. I don't know. Why not? Anyways, so it doesn't work for them. So they might have been fixed. New England Patriots Super Bowl appearances. Yeah, I don't have the same
Go back. Look at the images.
images.
No, it was at the top.
Yeah.
No,
it
go
was-
back down. Go back.
Yeah.
They must
Go
have
scroll down.
fixed it because it
Top
became pretty
story, see
big.
that?
What's the top story
See
here?
this too? He's got Case Keenum and Tom Brady and going head to head.
NFL pretty much.
See the pictures? You see the
Yeah,
images
that's
with all the
right.
colors?
That is,
Yeah.
Yeah. NFL prematurely promotes Vikings Patriots Super Bowl. All right, I'm going here.
Oh.
That's what I'm saying.
Damn, ABC 6 Action News. It has to be true.
Win a trip to the
Here's
Super
thing,
Bowl.
I'm gonna show you what I was talking
Oh,
about.
it's a
I see.
Philadelphia news station too, so it definitely has to be true.
Obviously.
Everyone's already predicting us to lose.
Oh God.
That's why they're gonna lose.
No, but here, this is what I was talking about.
Yeah, I had it on my phone, but I thought we were gonna get it to work and it didn't.
And I did it at work and it worked, so they must have fixed it
Yeah.
because it became pretty big on the internet.
Well,
Everybody was
that ABC News
like
was
those
1
pictures
hour.
popped up exactly like I did.
Yeah, it was 1 hour
It's
ago
dumb.
there.
It's fucking stupid.
You're stupid.
Fucking typical Philadelphia Eagles fan.
And you did appearances? I don't know.
Yeah.
But yeah, I did it at work and it actually worked. I was like, what the fuck?
He's on
Yeah.
a Mac though. He's using
If it
Safari.
happens, I'm calling
Yeah,
bullshit.
if it was a normal computer, it'd
He's
probably
using
work.
Safari, so it's a different.
I
Um,
tried on this and it
So
didn't
you
work.
kind of brought it up
Is that
though.
an
What do
iPhone?
you?
No.
It's not an
I
iPhone.
think I am.
I don't know.
Fucking iPhone user.
Well, with those beats on your head, yeah.
Oh,
Are Beats made
And
by
your-
iPhone?
And your Uggs, yoga pants, and North.
yeah. and
What's
your
the jacket the
Starbucks
girls wear?
coffee.
in the Starbucks.
Bench? I
No.
don't know. I
Ben-
remember they used to wear those
North
bench things. With
something.
stupid
Lululemon,
North.
North Face.
North
North
Face.
Face jacket.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You have a North Face.
Wow.
Whoa,
North Face.
that's
Wow.
racist, man. God.
Better than old South Face there.
Anyways,
Damn.
you already kind of brought it up, the whole Jalen Ramsey comments that, he's coming out, he's cocky as fuck, saying we're going to
In
win the
front of-
Super
yeah,
Bowl.
we're gonna win the Super Bowl.
There's
I'd rather have that than someone that's saying, "Well, I don't know."
there's a fine line though between,
He's also dumb. Did you you see all his what's it called, the Fabulous Ramsey comment or interview he had?
No,
That was funny.
go on.
Oh, that one right there. Jets Anderson.
Come on, finish what you were talking about. No.
No, he sounded very outgoing, let's say. But Jets Anderson, he threatened an officer's wife that he was gonna like rape her or something like that.
Oh,
And
What
so
a fucking idiot.
he's in jail now. Yeah.
Why'd you do that?
I don't know. Like some he threatened sexual assault or something like that to her. That's what I read. Allegedly. Don't sue me.
Yeah. Isn't the funniest thing though, Tom Brady is going to be listed as questionable for the next game?
They asked him today, "Are you gonna play?" He's like, "I don't know." Do you hear what happened
Shut
though?
up.
A defensive player ran into his hand or something, and there was actual bone that came out of his skin. They said the
He had 4
doctors.
stitches on his finger.
Yeah, well, the
I'm sure a
bone that
didn't
came out of
fucking
his
come
throwing thumb or something. That's what they
He's
said. I don't know.
fine.
That's what they said.
Shut
That's what
up.
the doctors were saying. Who knows?
No.
He's gonna play. He's gonna win. It's not gonna matter.
No,
but yeah.
this
Wasn't he
is
listed as questionable his entire career or some shit?
Yeah.
That's what they do. They're the one. They cheat in every way they possibly can cheat.
Yeah.
They bend the rules in any way they can think about it.
yeah. Josh loves him,
The cheesiest team in the world.
but it's like, shut up, Like, can you guys
You're-
stop? Obviously, he's gonna fucking.
He's
play,
gonna
but-
play.
I don't know that. He doesn't know.
He could have no thumb
You
and he's
never
gonna
know.
play.
Yeah.
They
Still be
they,
better.
they put out Brian Hoyer.
He
they're
tears
done.
ACL and still play, unlike some people I know.
No,
Oh yeah.
Philip Rivers did it.
for a whole season.
Played a playoff game with a torn ACL.
Yeah, but Phillip Rivers still like this, so
That's true.
there's no leg motion in this.
Wasn't Ryan brought it up like a long time ago? Is noodle arm fuck?
He's a
That's
noodly on fuck.
It's his least favorite team or least favorite quarterback
I
out of
fucking
everybody in
can't
the league,
stand him.
right?
Kidding
Yeah.
me? He
Can't
loves
stand
fucking. He loves them.
Can't
But
stand him.
all the years that you dealt with that mad shit talking that he does every single game,
I can't
I
fucking
wouldn't be able to handle him
stand
either.
him.
Whatever. So last week, I mean, as far as our picks went, Josh, you both split. Both had 2, and then I got 1 right. I just kind of went. I don't know. We're not counting for anything.
No.
But obviously we kind of mentioned it all season that next year we're going to do the Yahoo pools. It'll be free to enter, and then we'll have a prize at the end of the year. Maybe it'll be like a jersey or something. I mean, I have all year to save for it, so I mean,
Fuck it.
fuck it, yeah, exactly. Well, you need a good prize at the end of the year, so it kind of catches on, and people will start listening, and we'll do updates and stuff, and
Yeah, man.
do the usual shit. I mean, Ryan won't listen.
Can I win?
Yep.
Cool.
Sure, you won't. You finished second in this.
Dog, you
Group of
finished
3.
that. You finished last place.
He only
Yeah.
finished one spot behind
And
you.
you had bonus points.
Yeah, because I listened to you for half my picks, and I
Yeah,
had
Why
William.
would you
Hunk.
listen to me?
He just followed you.
You know what? I'm
That's
gonna
what it
get
was.
William Hunk to do all my picks next year.
That's
It's
illegal.
not fair. You
It's
can't
part of the
do that.
rules. You're not allowed.
He's some sort of fucking.
For those
guru.
that don't know, William Hunk did my picks in like week 13, I want to say, and he did better than all of us would have.
You killed it, yeah.
Yeah, he did really good. So I
It was
definitely.
a crazy week too, wasn't it? I think it was a crazy week.
I think so.
Probably.
Yeah,
If I didn't do the best, it was probably a crazy week.
It's not professional.
I love that guy, man. I think we should have him back on for sure.
Well, definitely Baldy.
When did you say it wasn't professional? What was he saying that?
That was the interview that I had with him, and he was saying that I asked him for advice on my future picks because he's a motivational speaker. So I was saying, "Hey, any motivational words for me?"
Yeah,
And
been
then he
doing
said,
shit,
"Well, my friends are." He's basically telling me how his friend is like
big in
a
betting.
big gambler or something like that, and he's like, "So don't listen to me. It's not
It's not a
professional."
professional
Like,
opinion, yeah.
Wow, he shot you down like that.
Well,
Yeah,
no,
no,
he told him literally bet the underdogs.
yeah, he said
That was his advice.
Find
But
value in the-
I'm not professional. That's what he
Yeah,
said.
find value in the underdogs.
Yeah.
Blah blah blah. Who gives a fuck?
Yeah. He just said it wrong. That's what he meant.
But yeah, he won't give me any free motivational words, which is rude because we had him on this show.
It's not professional.
It's not professional. You want to jump into the picks then? We got
Yeah.
anything else? News? Any newsworthy news? Ryan's back.
I don't know. I can't think of anything.
Okay, I still
Talk about the UFC fights tomorrow.
Okay, go.
Who do you got?
I don't follow the UFC.
Stipe.
Really?
Mhm.
Stipe?
Stipe's gonna bum.
Over Ngannou.
Yeah, Ngannou's gonna he can knock him out. Stipe's knocked out the same people that Ngannou's been knocking out, and Stipe's a lot more technical, and he's probably gonna try to take him down. He's not gonna stand in front of him like Overeem did, and put his head right in the way of a freaking uppercut. And also, like, the wind knocks out Overeem.
That's true.
Did you see the?
That was a very strong wind
the
that came at
report
Overeem's face. And
Did you see the Conor McGregor news? That came
that
out
he's
today?
being stripped? Yeah.
Of course, it's just everyone.
Well,
knows.
no, he said Dana White hasn't come out and officially said that he will be stripped of his title.
Well, they
that
already
was just-
named the title, or they already named the next fight for the title.
Yes, but even though they named that, he still didn't say it in
Well,
this press
Dana White
conference.
came out and said in an interview. I heard the interview. He
Is
said,
Dana White eating people?
Why,
He's getting
bigger?
fatter and fatter.
He's not fat though. He's cut. It's weird. He looks fat, right? But he's
Okay, so Christina and I put a VHS player into the living room just to watch like old home videos and shit. I know
Okay, yeah.
VHS fucking ancient fucking technology.
welcome to 1980.
But it's whatever. You guys don't, fuck.
I'm interested in how
Anyway.
this ties in with anything.
Yeah.
with
Okay,
Dana
hold
White.
on. So one of the tapes that I put in, I think it was her brother's tape, and it was like
Porn.
it started off as porn actually. I'm
Seriously?
gonna show you after.
Oh, okay.
It wasn't porn, like nothing happened. It was just the very, very beginning. It was there for like maybe a second, and then it went away. I was like, hey, there was porn on that for I guess.
That's hilarious.
But
Luca.
I don't know where the tape.
Hey, you can't fucking incriminate him like that.
We still.
I was asking. You said her brother. I was.
Well,
or you
I
said
think-
brother, right?
I'm allegedly it was his tape because I have no idea. Like I wouldn't record.
Yeah.
I wouldn't
It was
record.
Christina's.
I wouldn't record UFC. So it was a UFC press conference,
Mm-hmm.
and Dana White was talking. He looked skinny. I was like, oh shit, this must be old. And then Connor was sitting at the end, and I was like, oh, this is way before he was super fucking rich. And yeah, no, I only tied that in because I want to know when that. I'll have to show you. I don't know who the fight was, but
Well,
yeah,
it would
he
have been
was really
within 5
skinny, and
years because
all of a-
Connor's newer to the UFC
and
still.
all of a sudden he's just fucking bloated.
He's gotten more stressful lately, but what I was saying is he said on an interview that if Connor wants to fight in September, but if he lets Connor do that, that would be 2 years since he's defended the title, and he's like, I can't
Yeah.
do that. I can't let anyone do that. So if he doesn't want to, I told him he had until April or it would be stripped. So he's like, right now it's looking like it's gonna be Tony versus Khabib.
Yeah.
And then the winner of that would face Connor in maybe September, and they're thinking maybe it could be Russia, if it's Khabib, which would be crazy.
That would be nuts. Still be a lot of Irish fans there too.
So
Oh, yeah.
who's
Just try and get
guess I
Connor
can
on the
pull it up.
podcast.
That'd be crazy.
I don't
Yeah,
know. I
good luck.
think I'd be sick that day.
Good luck.
You wouldn't be sick that day, no.
I just can't. I don't think I'd be able to show up.
Hashtag I tried.
Fucking nuts. You tried?
Of course
Oh
you
yeah,
did.
good luck. That will never happen.
No, never.
Get Francis and
I'm still
Ghana.
working on Johnny Manziel. It doesn't work either.
Nobody cares about Johnny
Yeah.
Manziel, man.
What do you mean?
Just keep getting
Nobody
Baldy every
cares.
week. That's all I care about.
Baldy will be on hopefully within the next 2 weeks. Before the
If the
Super Bowl,
Eagles
he's
make
going
it.
to be on. Well, no, I'm going to get him on either way. I think you should reach out to your boy Jaws. I messaged him, but remember he followed you
My
on-
boy. Oh yeah, it's true. Eh?
Yeah, message
Jaws?
him.
Ron Jaworski. He follows me on Instagram. I'm pretty important.
At
post
JDupuy15 for those who give a shit. Anyways,
Is it?
what's this
Is
you
it
have?
JW15? Probably.
I don't know. Okay, you know what? I actually don't give a fuck.
What were you looking at?
I was going to pull up the card for the UFC
Oh, yeah,
tomorrow.
we're done with that conversation
Yeah?
anyway. We talked about
There's
the
only
fight
two
that
good
mattered.
fights.
Yeah, and Cormier's gonna win.
Maybe
the other
one other, but that's about it.
All right. Fuck it.
Pick segment.
I've made an executive decision. I'm actually going to keep this beat and just change the words once in a while.
It's gonna
Okay.
be. It's gonna be.
Why?
Because I like this beat.
Broncos
Really?
easy pick.
I think I like the other two
Glad
better than this
this
one.
is really-
It's my third favorite beat out of that two.
Come on.
Oh.
But I don't care.
I gotta piss
It's a matter of 12
Doesn't
seconds.
matter. Pooping, pissing.
Did you make this beat?
It's 42.
Next is the
gotta make
cows
one.
versus the horses.
Oh, it's a 1 o'clock game. West Coast team going to the East Coast.
I leave for 1 week and we have a basketball.
Cheers, more
minute,
beer, or is that
soccer
softball?
second? Can we have a hockey hour?
It's not professional.
Yeah. No, I didn't make that.
More cheers, more beers, man. That's it. That's
You
all.
just had to do it. It was in your veins.
I was searching the entire. Why wouldn't I?
I don't know.
That's my thing. Okay. Fuck. Anyways, so Sunday, 3:05 p.m.
Sunday.
Jacksonville's going to New England.
Can I get NFLweather.com, please, pulled up?
Oh, you need that. Yeah. Not
We started that
Getting
last week.
Deep,
N-
getting deep here.
You started that last week.
Well, I meant the collective we.
You
What is it?
NFL.
Weather.com.
Report?
No, NFLweather.com.
Whatever. Yep. Clicked from last week here. Here we go.
This fucking website.
I know. Like, I made this in fucking grade 6.
It's been like this forever.
Yeah, since grade 6 when I was there.
Mostly cloudy, chilly.
Shit's on CBS.
Overcast,
Yeah.
Everything's fine.
Yeah.
Shit could change though. You never know. It's
Well,
still
it's
too
only a
early.
couple
Well,
days
they-
away now, so it's not going to
They were calling it was going to be nice either way. But yeah, I don't know. Josh, talk about it.
About what one?
First
Jags,
one.
Patriots?
Really? The fucking 3 o'clock game.
I'm surprised that you're now on the Jags bandwagon. When did that happen?
I picked them ever since the fucking when they started the playoffs.
You felt like that the whole way?
Yeah, fuck it. Hell yeah, I hope the Jags win the whole damn thing.
I do too.
Me too. I don't know. I just don't see how any team's going to go into New England and win in the playoffs.
Jacksonville Jaguars can.
How?
Blake Bortles.
Oh.
Oh.
Leonard
Oh.
Fournette.
Yeah.
Oh. Oh.
Jalen Ramsey. Boom. Hashtag Paul Logic.
Blake Bortles. You heard it here. That's my boy.
I think
It
he
was
was
a-
kidding. You
It
were
was-
joking,
No, he
right?
wasn't.
Joking. Not that good.
It's terrible. Did you
Dude,
see him
played
last week?
He played great last
He
week.
didn't play great last week.
He didn't make mistakes. He didn't
He-
play bad.
He didn't make
But
mistakes.
he
is
doesn't
the
have an
key.
arm. He doesn't throw anything.
He doesn't have to.
Well, when you
It's
play
true.
against the Pittsburgh Steelers, you just let
No,
you
you-
run on them like it's nothing. Yeah.
You're going to be able to run.
On
Yeah.
New England, no, you're not.
If
Yes,
Blake
you are.
Bortles doesn't play bad,
New England's only
he
going to look
plays
at
good.
Fournette and say, okay, you're not going to do anything against us. Now let's see what
Why-
Bortles can do.
Why would he not do anything against them?
Because that's what Bill Belichick does. They focus on your best player and they take him away every time.
All right, well,
Patriots
we'll see.
defensive coordinator is the future head coach of the Detroit Lions. He's the real deal. Okay?
He's back.
It's the real deal.
It took no time for that.
We're about a half hour in, so
That's funny. Yeah, I don't know. I just see them completely stopping. Well, maybe not completely, but they're going to focus mainly on Fournette. They're not going to let the Jags come out to a quick lead on them, and then the Jaguars.
Jagville.
Jagville's going to be.
Saxonville, man.
They're going to be playing from behind, and having to throw the ball, and
That's hot.
Blake Bortles is just going to drop back and try to run every single time, and you're not going to outscore the Patriots like that. I get
More
the
cheers,
Jags.
more beers, man. That's it. That's all.
I get the Jags. I get the Jags have a great defense and everything, but it's Tom Brady, the greatest of all time,
So you got the
with-
Patriots, do you
with
think?
more weapons. I think the Patriots easily win it.
Easily.
Yeah, by like 3.
Mm.
I don't know. I got the Patriots. I don't know what the score is going to be. I just literally.
I do
find
want. I want.
plus Google Gate.
I think
right?
I want
Google Gate
at least.
says so.
I want at least a point spread because there's only 2 games.
You want me to pick a point spread
What's
or
the
just pick
spread?
the point
No,
spread?
no, pick the point spread, which is 7.5.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah,
Exactly.
I know. I
It's
don't.
Blake Bortles. I'm going New England minus 7.5.
Yeah, you're fucking high. No.
Okay.
I think the Jacksonville Jaguars can beat them. They have the defense to beat
Yeah,
them.
you picked them
Yeah,
when we
I
did
think
the
they can.
thing.
You got Jags?
Jibs
I
is
got
on
the
your side,
Jags.
so that means you're.
I got the Jags. I think they can run it all over that defense. Defense is not that good against the run, and as long as Blake Bortles doesn't turn the ball over, they'll be fine. And I think that defense is going to get pressure on Brady, and I think they have everyone to cover everybody. Right? They have the linebackers that are fast. They have those amazing corners. I think they get the job done.
It's all scheming, and I'm going with Belichick over fucking Jaguars. Anybody on their coaching staff except for Tom Coughlin, the Patriot killer.
Well,
you'll be
there's
eating your words, but-
there's the other factor
Yeah.
that we didn't even mention. Is Tom Coughlin has beat the
When the
Patriots
quarterback-
twice.
I don't think Tom
When the
Coughlin's
quarterback
beat the
for the New England Patriots comes on
Hey,
the field and it's
he was
Brian
there.
Hoyer, you'll be eating your words.
If it's Brian Hoyer starting, then obviously I'm going. I'm going plus 7.5, and they'll win by 6.
Tom Coughlin with the when the New England Patriots were 16-0 and then they only lost in the Super Bowl. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
Jacksonville
Beat
with
them twice now in the playoffs
first time in 10 years that they're actually in the playoffs, and they've
They're
been
hyped up, man.
because they sucked.
They're real
for
fucking hyped.
ever since they've been.
The
in
only
the
thing
league.
that worries me is the fact that their defense did let up 43 points last week. But that's, Big Ben with 5 touchdown passes. Like,
They have
are
a
you
lot
really
of
good?
weapons on that
They
team.
have
Yeah,
a
you're
ton
right.
of
Big
weapons.
Ben's way better than Tom Brady.
Pittsburgh offense has more weapons than the
Josh, you
Patriots
say
offense.
easily.
Yeah,
This
no, I
is
know.
actually, I think
I
this
know, I'm
is
just messing around.
tougher than the 2 games. Tougher of the 2 games. Just because.
Because you both hate the Eagles and you're not
No,
gonna pick
because
them,
New
that's why.
England. If you look at New England's defense at the start of the season, they played like shit. They were underwhelming the entire season. Yeah,
Yeah.
sure, they've been playing good in the playoffs, but
But-
they played Tennessee
What if we
bye week,
Yeah.
bye week 0.
But what
New
if
England
what if we
46.
talked about every single week? It's the regular season is not even close to the playoffs.
No, of course not.
And
Especially
beginning of the season, not the end of
especially
the season
in New
either.
England. But you
Mhm.
have a team in Jacksonville that's coming out with a plethora of fucking running backs.
just
and
gotta
What was the weather for the New England game?
Fine.
It's fine.
Yeah, but
fine.
what like the actual degrees?
43.
43. Okay.
Yeah, it's a decent game. It's
3 o'clock. So by the end of the game, it'll probably be down in the 30s though.
yeah, whatever.
All Jacksonville has to do is get pressure on Tom Brady and win the game.
That's
Look at
it.
the Broncos when they won the Super Bowl. They went through Tom Brady and they sacked
That's
the
it.
shit
That's
out of
all
him.
they got to do is stop Tom Brady.
Wasn't
That's
the first play of the game a safety? What game was that? Was I alive for that one? I don't remember.
First play of the game.
Yeah, I remember it was like
It was
one
in
of
Seattle and Denver in the Super Bowl, and then they lost by like 50 points.
that's the one I wasn't
We
there
were at
for. right?
Spencer's house. You weren't there?
No.
I don't know. It was
No.
the worst night of my life.
We were?
Oh, I was there. I was sitting right next to you,
Yeah,
right
it's
next
the
to his
worst night of my
closet,
life.
right?
I don't remember.
Yeah.
Blowout.
Yeah. It was a blowout like within like the first quarter or something.
Yeah.
Was it?
First play of the
early.
game was a safety.
Yeah. Okay.
I remember sitting next to you, all excited to go. See, that's the thing. That's the difference between us. Your
It's
guys'
'cause-
teams
it's
make it to the
'cause-
Super Bowl. I'm on your side. My team could make it, and you guys just hate the whole time.
I was so pumped
Just
for them
makes me
because
wanna
they had the
cry.
best offense of all time that year.
Yeah.
They broke all the records,
Was that Peyton's first year
Yeah.
there?
passing wise. Yeah, he threw like 58 touchdowns or some shit. It's retarded. Oh, this is like fucking 5 years ago. Give it a rest.
I'm doing that actually for both of you. Josh was just saying he's about to cry. You're fucking complaining. I might as well just play this. You okay?
No. Bringing back memories, man.
It's all right. Season's over. You're ready for next year in the off-season mode.
At least that team made it to the Super Bowl. Your team won't even.
Yeah. They don't have Wentz. I don't know. Really though?
Well, we'll get into it. But anyway,
Well, I feel like we're all done with this one.
I didn't make a pick yet. What do
Yeah.
you think I'm gonna
All right,
pick?
so who are you gonna pick wrong this week?
I'm
The Jags.
well now that I do pick teams wrong every week, I might go New England. But I have Jacksonville in this game.
Hey.
I just think.
What was that hand gesture all about?
I was itching my arm.
Oh, I
Mhm.
thought you said just kidding.
No.
Oh.
What was that?
Oh.
Interesting. Did you know if you pretend to
Jerk off.
put like if you imagine salt in your hand and you make a fist and then you like put the shaker, you can actually taste it. You ever try that?
Try it to him so he can smack you in the face.
Yeah, but
No, it makes it look like you're sucking a dick.
2 salt shakers. don't-
Salt and pepper, bro.
Yeah, Jacksonville plus 7.5. I believe in that team. And they have a former Arizona Cardinal on the team.
You're picking Jacksonville to win, or you're picking Jacksonville plus 7.5?
To win and the plus 7.5,
Well,
obviously.
plus 7.5.
Yeah.
Okay, so Jacksonville wins by a score of what?
Well, you're gonna ask me a score, and
We can all go scores.
Well, that's what I
There's
said.
two
I'll
games.
do it.
So
I'll
what's the
drop
scores?
it.
We'll drop the
I'll
score.
drop
Ryan
it.
does it every
Okay.
week. We
I'll
never pay
drop it.
attention.
Okay,
Drop it.
Ryan, go. Ryan Stradamus. What do you got for that? Ryan.
Thinking.
Okay. Think faster. You're slow. Slow guy. Ryan.
31-28.
Jackson. 31.
Jacksonville?
Jacksonville.
Okay.
I
Josh.
got 31-13
31.
Patriots.
The fuck out of here, man.
13. New England. I have Jacksonville. Whew. It's tough because they put up a lot of points against the Steelers, man. I don't know if they're going to do that again. I'll go. You can't really hold Tom Brady under 2 touchdowns, so I'm going to say Patriots get at least 21 points. So I'll go 24, and then I'll go 27. I think. Oh no, sorry. Yeah, 27. 27-24 Jacksonville.
Hey.
That's how I got that.
On to the next game. Minnesota. All right. Roll credits.
Okay. Is this the last time we hear this?
According to Ryan.
Nice.
And you. And the rest of the world.
1, 2, 3.
Ryan remembers this song. You memorize it by now.
Heard it a lot.
Song's awful, man. Can they just get a new song?
No, it's great.
Why do they even have a song? They haven't done anything.
Who?
They spelled it out for me.
They've been losing for so long that they got to get hype about something.
Yep.
Yeah,
They made a song.
Check this song.
You want some
dog.
useless stats? They
Let's
mean
check-
nothing to
let's
anybody but
check
Eagles
this
fans?
song.
Sure, go for it. Oh,
Okay.
this will be good.
Here we go.
Alshon Jeffrey has scored.
Hmm?
Alshon Jeffrey has scored more touchdowns on the Vikings than any other wide receiver in the league.
All right.
Was he on the Eagles?
He was on the Bears, so it's probably even better.
Okay.
Thank you.
They're also in
Next
the
one.
same division, but yeah.
This one means it's a lock that the Eagles are going to the Super Bowl.
All right.
Every team to beat Matt Ryan in the playoffs has gone to the Super Bowl.
Oh my God!
I have a useless stat after all this.
But this one's actually real.
Chalk went up
you got one more.
Case Keenum. Oh shit.
Come on.
Closed it. Case Keenum, when he has a clean pocket and he's throwing, passer rating 116.5. Case Keenum, when he's pressured, 5.1.
Oh,
The Eagles are going to put some pressure on him.
Jesus Christ!
Are we going to see Bradford
Did you
return to
fart
Philly?
Did you fart?
Huh?
I think-
Edit that.
That's a hard edit. Jesus Christ.
Line started at 3.5 for the Vikings. See how that moved?
Wow.
4.5.
Wow.
Wow.
Here's your weather report.
Yeah. It'll be
Windy?
colder than that, though. 44.
Oh, it's supposed to be a nice weekend, man.
Yeah,
They're
but
not
it'll
too
be-
far
It'll
apart.
be by the time the game starts 6:40. It'll be low. It'll be darker.
They're calling for 44 at game kickoff, man.
I don't think that's what it is. Well, when I looked at it, it said something like 36 or 7 or something
Yeah,
like that.
that's a hard edit. You know what? I'm not even going to fucking bother.
Yeah, no edits.
Here you go.
Oh, there we go. Yeah, this is what I was saying.
Feels like.
Yeah,
Whatever.
maybe it was a feels
Gives a
like I saw
fuck.
38. Yeah.
Who's a fuck? Who do you got? Philly? No shit.
Minnesota plays indoors every single game.
Oh my
all this
God.
time. Now they're going
Oh my
outdoor.
God.
They're playing against.
So you're banking on your fucking environment to
no.
put you through the
That's
next
nothing to do
week
with
again.
this is just the beginning.
If it
Case
wasn't
Keenum,
windy last week, you
5.1
guys would've
passer
lost.
rating. If the if the Saints knew how to tackle someone, the Vikings would have lost. The Vikings started out 17-0,
called
and then Case
destiny.
Keenum threw the ball like an idiot, and then all of a sudden they were right back
It's
in
called
it.
destiny. They got to get to the first team.
Nobody cares.
The fuck was that? Is that supposed to be?
He was supposed to answer the phone.
Hello?
Nobody cares.
She kept ringing.
Yeah, it was a single ring. You had to keep pressing it.
Yeah.
All right, let's start that over.
Edit that out.
Too much double. Shut up. Okay, go on. I'll let you talk about it. Go ahead. You gave us a bunch of useless facts.
Well, that 5.1 passer rating under
'Kay.
pressure is an actual stat.
That is a big.
Define under pressure. Getting hit?
Pressured.
Well, here.
Yeah, it's very hard
Without-
for quarterback to complete it. Okay,
Without a clean pocket.
Did you-
5.1
what's
passer
Nick
rating.
Foles?
99,000. Who knows?
Who knows?
It doesn't matter.
Probably lower.
No.
You don't know that.
No,
Have
it's
you looked it up?
definitely Nick Foles. Okay, let's put
Fucking
another
look it
stat
up.
that I already freaking
Here's-
Look it up.
sent.
Nick
Okay,
Foles. No,
since-
sorry, I got
Since
it.
you were
More
talking
stats.
about stats, here's a stat I heard on the radio today. Was the
Detroit
the last 6 teams that have had a comeback win in the last, like a last second or last minute drive to come back and win. The
Mhm.
last 6 teams, next game they lost in the
Mhm.
playoffs.
Yeah, what was that? The miraculous reception, whatever that thing's called. Immaculate reception. Miraculous, immaculate reception.
sit here
That was the
anymore.
NFC. That was the not NFC. That was the conference championship, and the next week they lost, or the divisional championship. Then they lost in the conference
Mhm.
championship.
Yeah.
There was the Eagles 4th and 26 play that they converted, and then they lost the next week.
hmm So,
So yeah, I
mean,
heard that
with
stat too, is what I was
the
saying.
the Minnesota Miracle might, who knows, maybe it'll be 7
Mhm.
in a row. Lucky
Yeah, it's
number
hard to
7,
have
right?
such a big thing. You heard for the next how many days
Well-
the Vikings, all their players. I don't even know what happened. I can't believe it. Oh my god! It was,
Yeah,
it's like
that
it's
kinda
hard
sucks.
it's hard to have a turnaround on that.
Well, because then it's kind of like they didn't have confidence in the first place of
Well,
anything
yeah, 'cause
actually
Case
working.
Keenum's throwing the ball.
Well, I know, but
Thank you.
Yeah, Nick
You gotta
fucking
have-
Foles. That's the matter. Look at the defense
don't
he's
need
going
Nick
up
Foles.
against.
it doesn't matter. You still have to have
Look at the
confidence
defense Case
in-
Keenum's going against.
Doesn't
you have to
matter.
you have to have confidence in every single play that you put on the field,
Mhm.
or else it's not going
They
to work.
thought it was
Look at-
done. Case Keenum thought the game was over.
Yeah, well, that's his first playoff
Second
game.
first playoff game. Yeah.
First playoff game that he's played in, right? So he doesn't know how to really judge that situation. And yeah, it looked like his receiver was about to die, but touchdown, helmet thrown.
How funny is it
Penalty.
though that Jeff Fisher had both of these guys as his backup quarterbacks on the Rams, and now they're playing against each other
Yeah.
in the Super Bowl.
Did you like the? I thought the game was completely over, and then they came back for the field goal thing, and they just need the ball.
Uh-huh.
And then did you see
Dude, if I had
how
a
that
spread, that I gotta be tripping. I'm like, you better
they
be fucking
showed
kicking that shit.
they showed this is what
The punter came out to play against it and stuff. I saw that.
well they said this is what it means to Vegas for like point spread and shit, and they showed a live video of people sitting at a bar and they're like, kneel it. It's really funny. And then once he kneeled it, they all cheered because they obviously won money on the spread or something. But that was great. Any more useless facts before you take Philadelphia with the +3?
You guys go. I have more. I just gotta think of them.
Well, I'm gonna put Philly here
Well, we're
+3.
picking scores. Doesn't matter. +3.
I'm
We're
gonna
picking
pick
scores
Minnesota
completely.
Vikings.
Oh, I'm going +3. What?
I'm going Minnesota Vikings.
Can you speak up, please?
Minnesota Vikings.
Thank you.
What is Minnesota Vikings?
It's a Viking.
Yeah,
Okay. Why?
their defense is too good. They got better weapons on offense.
No, they don't.
Yeah, they do.
No, they don't.
Yeah, they do.
They by far do not.
Stephon Diggs,
Okay.
Adam Thielen.
No.
Yeah.
Stephon Diggs is pretty good. Adam
Okay,
Thielen's a
Stephon
good
Diggs.
route runner.
Okay, Stephon Diggs versus Alshon Jeffrey. It's kind of
Mm-hmm.
it's toss.
They're
up.
different.
Who's your
type of
second? Who's your
receivers.
second receiver?
Moot point.
Nelson Aguilar.
Zach Ertz. Well, he's a second, like our second. Well, Zach Ertz is probably our best
Kyle
receiver.
Rudolph.
Yeah, but he's better than Kyle Rudolph.
I don't know.
I know they're both white. Who knows? They're the same.
And then you got Jerick McKinnon, Tavis Murray.
Mm-hmm. Both suck. McKinnon, I'm a little worried about because he's a short, quick guy.
Case Keenum.
Case Keenum in Philadelphia.
Yo, do people actually email this
outdoors.
shit?
Are you taking the -3?
We only have 3 emails in our mailbox right now.
Well, I was gonna say this is
Nigerius, right?
Jarius, right, for the Minnesota Vikings.
Did you have to pay him for
He
this?
was part of the last play.
Hi, I'm Jarius Wright, wide receiver of the Minnesota Vikings, and this is the Sportscasting Couch.
That's who they have. He caught some nice balls too. That in that
He was actually part of the last video. He was in the play when they won. He was the
Yep.
first person in the end zone to talk to
Yep.
Diggs.
So you going with that -3, Ryan? You think
Hell
it's
yeah.
gonna be okay?
I
really
just
fucking
blow out.
hates the Eagles.
No, this is my honest Yeah, he does. He picks against them every single week. But this is my honest opinion about it. Is the Eagles' offense? I don't know how they're going to score on Minnesota. That's the problem.
GG.
They keep extra people in the box to stop the run, and then Nick Foles has to do the RPOs, which worked really well and got him in. Did you watch it at all? Last week he kept doing
says
it.
he
Last week
doesn't.
against Atlanta, I watched like the first 2 drives, and then it was like, this is
Okay,
too windy.
well,
Fuck this
after
game.
the third, after halftime, they started to really get into the RPOs, and Nick Foles got on fire after that from
Well,
just the
aren't-
quick, easy
aren't
passes.
RPOs illegal, and you shouldn't be taking those. It should be a suspended substance.
All right, whatever.
Okay.
can't
They really
even
got into the
anymore.
RPOs, and they started getting jacked
I'm
up.
saying they got into the RPOs, and that's how they moved the ball. It was the only way they moved the ball. So I don't know how Minnesota's going to counter it because that's what worked. So they're obviously going to be pressure or ready
Minnesota's
for it.
defense is fucking amazing.
They're
so.
very good defense, but they're also outside, not on turf. That's not what they're used to, and they have the crowd going crazy.
The crowd's whack.
Yeah, you hear them last week? They were insane. And you didn't because you didn't watch.
No.
But yeah,
I heard
I
the
just
wind blowing
but
too
then when you
much.
go the other way, it's Case Keenum's not going to do anything against the Eagles defense with that crowd noise going crazy. He's not going to be able to hear anything. He's not going to be able to do a single thing. He's going to get pressured. He's going to have a 4.7 QB rating after this game.
That's it.
Drop a whole 0.4.
Wow.
But yeah,
Trash.
I have no idea.
Philly +3. Okay.
He's gonna drink and take a swig of his
Rockstar, man.
Party like it.
Starbucks.
He went back to the old college days. Remember we used to
That
buy
shit
like
doesn't even affect me
cases of
anymore,
that
bro.
shit.
It's
doesn't
fucking
do
retarded.
anything.
It doesn't do shit to me anymore.
Your words might affect. What was I saying?
Your words may hurt me, but they don't affect me. Your
Yeah.
words may
I think
words
that's
may
what, that's
hurt
something
me,
like
but they
that.
won't affect me.
Again,
eh?
I don't remember. I was fucking wasted.
Your words may hurt me, but they won't affect me.
Yeah,
That's
that
what it was.
That was a good time.
Yeah, we were-
So with my pick, Philly +3. I like Philadelphia in this game. I don't think there's going to be a home Super
Jacksonville,
Bowl
Philly,
game.
Super Bowl.
No, you know what that means, Paul? Who are the two teams you picked?
Not making it.
He picked the Jags and he picked
Reverse
the
fucking
Eagles.
psychology.
So it's going
No,
to be the Patriots.
I do
Vikings
think
now.
Philadelphia is going to beat Minnesota. Minnesota only won that game because of a missed tackle.
The real Case Keenum came out when it was the pressure
Even
was
if
on
the guy
him
makes
and he started
contact
throwing
with
bad
Stephon
plays.
Did you
Diggs,
not-
it could have rolled off. And
This whole 4-point or the whole 5 QB rating that you're talking about. Remember that one interception he threw? The fucking
last
sky
week?
ball.
Yeah, that's not that was the one. They brought
was
him right
under-
back in the game
yeah.
because he's under pressure and he just he'll give you like 2 or 3 of those a game where he just chucks them down the field
I
and
think
hopes for the best.
I think Philadelphia's defense is going to be a little bit too.
Philadelphia's defense is a
Not
lot
even
better
good.
than the New Orleans Saints defense.
not
New
even-
Orleans
No, I don't
New
know
Orleans
about
have
that.
a corner and a defensive end that rushes really well, and they've
Yeah,
played
but
really
they've
well.
come together
Listen.
really well.
Yeah, but they're
They
not
have a
as
safety that just
they're
wanna
nowhere.
tackle.
You guys see, this just shows me you guys don't even watch football. If you're saying that the Saints defense is anywhere near the Eagles
So
defense,
the
even
Philadelphia
statistically, they're
defense
not.
is good.
Okay, well then he doesn't watch football.
I don't watch football.
He doesn't.
I didn't know why I'm here. You guys invited me.
Because we're gonna
Can't
do
stand-
hockey in like 3
Can't
weeks.
stand the sport. I like basketball.
Yeah, actually,
I'm really into Wimbledon.
Wimbledon.
That's
All
what.
right, so what
that's
do you
it's
guys
called,
got the
right?
scores then? We
Okay,
got to go
so I
scores
got
for this
Philly
game.
+3 either way. Ryan, you can start it off with the score because you did it last time. So
35-0 Vikings.
I got
give me that Ryan Straumas, man.
27-13 Vikings.
Okay.
Game's never really close. Snooze fest.
Okay.
Shut off
Well,
at halftime.
Yeah. 13 points coming to garbage time apparently.
Yeah.
Josh,
I feel like it's going to be.
I feel like he's about to fucking cry.
I'm trying to think what
He's
score I
peering
want to
into
do.
the
I'm
future.
trying to think of the way I think it's going to go. because
Jesus Christ.
He's trying to look for an
You're not
outcome where the
gonna
Eagles
know.
win and just it's not there.
Somehow, how can I figure it
It's
out?
just not
Yeah.
there.
I feel like it's going to be 20.
20
to-
for
20 to 13.
20 to 13. So the losing teams get 13 points in both games.
Do they? Yeah, I don't know. Touchdown and 2
Fucking
field
idiot.
goals.
For who? You didn't
It's
say for
2020
who?
final for the Eagles.
A 2020 final?
No, it's
Wow.
probably going to be.
Hens and tie. They combine rosters to beat the Patriots.
Who starts that? Who's the quarterback for that team? Keenum or Foles?
That'd be so funny if it ends up tie the teams combine rosters.
It's the only way.
What team would win if the Minnesota Vikings and the Eagles combined
If
versus
you're
the
gonna
Jacksonville
actually-
Jaguars
Oh,
and
okay,
the
yeah.
Patriots?
That would
The
be a cool
Patriots
way
would
to do
easily win that game.
Oh yeah, easily.
The Patriots
yeah.
defense or the Jags
Jacksonville,
defense
yeah.
with the Patriots offense,
Yeah.
or just
That'd
with
be retarded.
or just Tom Brady.
That'd be retarded.
It'd be insane.
I'm going to have to go with it's
There's
gonna
no
be,
chance that the Eagle.
It's going to be a
Vikings for
shitty
the-
quarterback versus well, okay, I'm not going to say shitty, but
They're
it's going to be
shitty.
two
They're both shitty
they're going to be
when it compares to Wentz.
yeah, okay.
He agreed.
It's going to be yeah, fuck off. It's going to be two underwhelming quarterbacks going at it. I really don't care for Keenum that much, but it's going to be two strong defenses playing each other, so I'm going to have to go with the 14-10 Philadelphia win.
I can easily see that. That's what I was thinking. I was thinking it was going to be really low, but then the Eagles just had a
So-
low-scoring game last week. But I see it's a defensive battle. Both teams are going to try to establish the run. Neither will probably be able to establish the run.
Yeah.
And then it's going to come down to who turns the ball over more.
Yeah. And I mean, as far as the totals go, so it looks like we're pretty much under.
Regardless, though, this
except
is
for
further.
New
Once
England.
Wentz went out,
Pretty
I
much
didn't think they had
expecting a
chance.
high-scoring game for that first game. But
I'll do that.
crush those already? You only brought 2 this week?
Yeah.
I got some in the garage if you want a beer after.
I got this one right here. It's like halfway.
Anyway, yeah, so low-scoring games there. Fuck, I don't know. Championship Sunday, man.
That's it.
Anything can
excited.
happen. We're quite under, so I did want to talk. You fucking brought something. Oh yeah, actually, you know what's really cool, Ryan? I know we're both hockey fans, so I'm gonna bring it up for a second. But the Las Vegas Golden Knights are almost in first place overall in the
they've been
league.
killing it, man.
That's
Really?
fucking crazy,
yeah,
man.
it's retarded.
Yeah. Well, they got a pick of a
Doesn't it?
bunch of good people, didn't they? in
Dude,
that
their draft
expansion
this upcoming draft too.
upcoming draft. Oh,
Yeah.
don't they have? What do they have?
They have
Like
tons of picks. I've never seen a team
Wow.
have so many draft picks.
how?
Well, because they traded away.
Yeah, due to like the whole expansion draft, like they would pick up players. 'cause they had,
Whoever
the
was
other
in charge
teams
of
wanted, right, and they would trade for draft picks of those players.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
So they got a ton of draft picks for this upcoming draft.
And they still have a first place team somehow.
yeah,
Hockey.
Oh,
It
it's
shows you how
it's crazy,
garbage
man.
of a sport
Well,
it is.
that's what happens with a salary cap. That
I'm
a lot of
going to a
teams.
Vegas Knights game. Want to go to Vegas in March?
Huh?
Yeah,
Oh, are
we're
you?
playing the Avalanche? Yeah.
That's cool. That'd be
Go to
pretty
that
sweet.
giant gold stadium.
It's a gold stadium.
Yeah, the
Division,
Leafs,
this one's-
55 points.
But yeah, look at that. They beat Tampa Bay last night, I believe it was, and clawed within 2 points of first place, which is fucking insane for an expansion team, man.
Yeah.
And how do you feel about Seattle with the potential of getting an actual hockey team over, say, like another Canadian team in Quebec, or, you know, people want maybe a
I'd
second
rather
team
another
in
Canadian team, obviously.
well,
Get rid of like the fucking Florida Panthers or some shit.
Florida Panthers.
Yeah. Are they
Why?
still a team?
Yeah.
Are they still?
How's Arizona still a
Yeah.
team? Arizona was one of those teams that, you know, that
Get rid of
used
Carolina.
to
Who
be
gives
the,
a
it used to be the
fuck about
Winnipeg
Carolina
Jets,
Hurricanes.
and now
Yeah,
look
in
at them.
Carolina, I don't even think
They
they
have
care.
fucking 10 win. Well, Buffalo's playing like shit too.
Wasn't fucking with they're the Arizona Coyotes now? Yeah, Arizona. They were
Arizona.
good last. They were in the playoffs last season.
Yeah, I
The
think
fuck
so.
happened?
Vegas took all the
Life?
players.
Yeah, probably.
They changed from Phoenix to Arizona.
Get rid of
and
the
now
Red
it's-
Wings too. They can fuck off too.
Yeah.
Even though they just
Yeah,
bought a
I've been having a great
$1 billion stadium.
I've
going
been
on.
having a great argument at work with this kid who, like, thinks that I watch hockey religiously, and he's a Wings fan, and I'm a Calgary fan. So he
This
comes
week.
up to me, honestly, every single fucking day. He's like, "Oh, something about Calgary and something about Detroit," and I'm like, "How's your fucking team doing? I forgot. Let me see." They're all the way down here. Like, fuck off.
Yeah,
So if
trash.
you're listening to this, you look.
Fuck you.
Yeah, fuck you, you piece of shit.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell him to
What's his
listen.
name?
I think it's Ethan.
Ethan. Fuck
Ethan.
you, piece of shit. Paul doesn't watch hockey at all. He doesn't know shit about it. So stop fucking talking to him about it.
Anyway. Oh, he hates the Leafs.
Yeah, who doesn't though?
But
Besides
double
Leaf
fuck
fans.
you too. What's his name? Eshwar? No. That's fucking Ethan.
Remember Nashwan?
Oh yeah, and Ashwan Shamoon.
Shmoon. Isn't he a prince in like fucking?
Okay. Well, this one was good. See you guys later.
What, are you leaving?
Yep.
Why?
Oh, I'm gonna go start my car.
He just gets up and dips.
What a fucking pussy, man. So
Yo, toss me
Jacksonville
my keys.
versus New England here.
Toss me my keys. Oh, you're a fucking asshole. Seriously? Can you please?
I had one more thing about football. I had to
Can you
venture
please
off.
sit down and toss me my keys while you're there?
I have some. Okay, whatever. Fuck Josh then.
It's okay, bud.
Sorry.
Damn, look at your muscles.
I know. You like that? Remember when you told me?
Can you give me my keys, please?
So, I wanted to do something new
Assholes.
just
I just
because
want to warm my car up.
we
Please
only
hand
have
me my keys.
we only have 3 games left in the NFL season. So I saw a little segment that they did on I think it was CBS Sports last week, but it's called Bold Predictions. So need some bold predictions from you guys for these upcoming games. So the next 2, obviously,
Bold
So-
prediction.
a bold prediction. So just something that
Case Keenum gets pressured, throws a bunch of picks.
that's just,
Sam Bradford comes in and makes his return to Philadelphia and dies.
That's pretty bold. You asked for it,
Yeah.
man.
Extreme Josh is extreme.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My bold prediction.
For which game though? I need it for each game.
I
Yeah,
got
I
one
got
right
one- I got
now.
one
I
for
got
each.
one right now. I got one. Give me a second. I got one.
The other one, Tom Brady.
I don't want to hear Ryan's for Philly at all.
I'm gonna go with Jacksonville, New England first.
I know you are.
Jacksonville Jaguars have 7 sacks
Josh,
total.
if you don't think Carson Wentz's name is going to be mentioned, you're in
He's
for
probably
something.
gonna say the entire team tears their ACL or something.
If I did, you're in trouble.
Okay,
If I
something
do say-
bold, but maybe
Okay,
real-
can I finish my bold prediction of Jacksonville,
No.
New England?
No. Yes.
Hi, Leo.
We're still doing the show.
Your child's down here.
Yeah, go
Um,
on. No, he just started his car.
I just started it. Yeah,
This-
it worked. Thank
this
you for
is
letting me
not
know.
mine.
Is
I'm-
my running? Because it doesn't.
I'm not editing any of this.
Doesn't.
I don't have
Can
time
you-
for editing.
This was the Christina minute.
Wait, Christina. Come on, Ryan. I need
Century.
some. No.
Starts
Cuh.
with a C.
Okay,
Cuh.
yeah. Jacksonville
Christina-
has 7 sacks total.
Well,
Blake Bortles throws for 3 touchdowns.
What did you just say?
Jacksonville has 7 sacks
Oh,
total.
7 sacks. Okay.
Clay's Campbell?
Okay, this sounds more realistic than your bullshit. I don't want to go down like a life path.
When do I ever do bullshit?
Mine wasn't bullshit. Besides the death part, I was serious.
And
Jacksonville 7 sacks.
Blake Bortles has 3 touchdowns. Jacksonville wins.
Blake
for
Bortles has
Minnesota
3
Vikings,
touchdowns to the New England defense.
Minnesota Vikings.
Oh, here we go.
Nick Foles throws 2 pick sixes.
Wow.
Gets
Okay.
booed
Is that bold?
hard. Philly gets booed hard.
Is that bold?
Stadium's half empty at halftime.
No, that's impossible. That would never happen in Philly.
Okay.
They're gonna have the dog
Watch.
masks. Everybody in the stadium has the dog mask on,
Watch.
ready to go.
Watch.
You
What the
watch.
fuck's the dog mask? We're not in
They're
Cleveland.
the underdogs because they've been the underdogs.
It was
yeah.
pretty
Get outta here with
stupid.
your
That was.
fucking
I think
dog
that was
mask.
stupid.
So dumb.
Well, now the,
Dumb franchise.
Okay, so he throws 2 pick sixes and gets booed. Gets booed
booed hard.
hard. Okay.
Hard capital H's.
Capital H's.
Yeah. Hard.
Tom
Oh,
Brady
a bunch of
comes.
H's. I see.
Tom Brady comes in, loses his thumb, and still throws 5 touchdowns.
TB 12. No. Okay. Can you give me 12 touchdowns?
TB
Shut-
12 for 12 touchdowns.
No. I said
Bold,
bold, not retarded.
bold prediction here. Well, something bold for it would be something that I don't think is gonna happen. So bold prediction would be like something good for Jacksonville.
Mm-hmm.
Talk louder.
Mm-hmm.
Say something.
Something.
You did it.
I'm
Write it
thinking. I
down.
don't have.
Write it down.
Something. What do you mean you don't have anything?
Just edit it. Let me think for a second.
No, I don't want to
Just
fucking
fucking
edit.
say
I'm
whatever
try-
comes to your head. Say whatever the fuck. Who gives a shit?
Yeah, Jacksonville's get 7 sacks. It's realistic.
Mhm.
It's bold, but yeah, it is
Yeah.
realistic. I mean, it is fucking Tom Brady.
It's bold.
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 Jesus
Bold.
Christ.
Who'd
I'll
you
go.
pick? The Patriots?
Yeah, you picked.
Well, just say
New
some
England, that's
crazy
why.
bold shit, man.
New
Go ahead,
England
Paul.
gets fucking another deflate gate situation.
Oh, what's gonna be the cheating thing this time?
I'm actually really interested. You know that's gonna happen.
Tom Brady's
Something's
on
gonna
They
happen.
won't have to.
HGH for his hand.
Here's my
Well-
bold prediction.
All right.
The Patriots are gonna be beating them so bad they don't even have to cheat.
Damn.
Wow. You heard it here first.
I can't think of any.
Just made us fucking
What was my
famous.
final score for the Patriots?
Patriots?
yeah.
31-13.
Stupid
Okay,
numbers?
so
like
Brady-
saying numbers backwards.
Brady throws 4 touchdowns
Fucking dumb.
in the first half.
It's not even bold.
Can't do this.
Brady throws 4 touchdowns in the first half. They bench him for Hoyer because they're beating him so badly.
I'm not writing any of this down.
Write that shit down.
I'm done
That's
with
it.
this shit.
Your turn, Paul.
I have no bold prediction for this because I don't see the game going any other way besides
Say how
Patriots.
Blake
dominate.
Bortles
worst
is gonna
part-
collapse.
the
Or
worst-
Jalen
Is that bold?
Ramsey gets burnt
Okay,
twice.
Is it bold?
Gronk
Yeah.
has
that-
fucking 3 TDs.
Yeah.
Like fucking
Sets
say
records.
anything. You fucking be
records,
creative.
Records are being
I
broken.
can't work with
Can-
this.
can- no, but
I
can-
can't work with this.
Is it bold for me to say that
season
Bortles-
2? Season 2 is get somebody else. Get Mike Dodge on here. Actually, no.
What-
Bortles has double the
Here we go.
Bortles has double the interception yards. So the defense when he throws a pick, the defense returns.
Shut the fuck up.
Thank you for cutting
Okay.
with that.
I was gonna go with what you were actually kind of going with, but I was going to go more to an individual player. I was gonna say Calais Campbell is actually gonna have 5 sacks in this game.
What the fuck? That's real bold, man.
Hey, he's
He's not even a pass rusher.
whoa.
It's
Okay,
easier to say like Yannick
Calais
Ngakoue
Campbell-
or Dante Fowler. But
Calais Campbell's not a fucking pass rusher.
he's not. He's a 3-tech defense.
So the guy that got, what was it, 16 sacks all season?
Did he have 16 sacks? Oh,
Yeah.
Check it.
Yeah. No, Chandler Jones had 16 and a half and Calais Campbell had 16.
Check it.
I can tell you right now, I know that for a fact.
I'd like to see it on the Google machine,
All right,
please.
I'll pull it up on the Google. I'll put fucking Josh's stupid fucking mic back on. Hey, stupid.
Do you think he had
So
16? I don't
my
think he had
bold
16.
prediction.
Yeah. There we go. NFL sacks leaders.
Or just put Calais Campbell's stats.
No,
The
right
Patriots, the Patriots DBs will
Uh-huh.
have more yards off the interceptions than Blake Bortles will throw in the entire game.
It's dumb step.
here. Yeah, that was pretty
Watch
good.
it.
It's not
No.
even
Watch.
bold.
Defensive leaders.
It's not bold.
Why do they not? Oh, right here. That's not even. Oh.
Oh.
Regular season? Where's regular
Not
season?
2002 regular season.
Why? If you can guess who got it in 2002, I'll give you $1.
All right,
Sack
14
leader in
and a half.
2002.
Boom, you owe me $5.
I don't.
Boom.
It's not even close to 16.
Yeah,
It's
only,
1.5
it's 2
off.
whole off.
Yeah, you
You
weren't
said
even
16
close.
and a half, didn't you?
No, I said Chandler Jones had 16
Listen,
and a half.
Price is Right
Oh, he had
rules. You were
17.
fucking over.
Okay.
Sorry, bud.
2002. Who had it?
Sack leader?
Yep.
2002.
Hold on, who won the Super Bowl in
sack.
2002? The Ravens? No.
I'm going with
Oh.
the defensive end for the Colts.
Dwight Freeney.
Yeah, I'll go Dwight.
Who won it in 2002?
I don't know
No,
what
What the
Robert-
fuck was I was doing in 2002?
Robert Mathis.
What was I doing in
No, I'll go. Who is it?
In grade
Jason Taylor. Oh,
That was close. Dwight Freeney
Dwight
third.
was out there.
18
Simeon
and a
Rice.
half. Wow.
Ooh, Hugh Douglas.
It's Philadelphia. You don't know who the fuck that is.
I know who Hugh Douglas is. He's on the radio all
Zach
the time.
Thomas was. Look at Zach Thomas.
Look at those
go.
passing yards.
Oh, I
man.
read-
Rich the
forgot about
King,
Zach
yeah.
Thomas,
Oh, that was when
actually.
Tampa Bay won. They have to have won that Super Bowl. It was 2002 when Tampa Bay won. That's why Simeon Rice has so high.
Random year.
Go
from-
2004.
Okay.
It's when the Eagles lost to the Patriots in the
All
Super
right.
Bowl.
So who's
Anyway, here's another stat for you. I just remembered it.
Yeah.
2004, when the Eagles went to the Super Bowl, they beat the Falcons and the Vikings
Dwight
to get
Freeney.
there.
look at this passing yards leader?
Dante Culpepper.
Look at this passing yards
Randy
leader.
Moss,
Yeah.
Trent Green, Peyton Manning,
Look at
Jake
this.
Plummer.
Dwight Freeney, I would have been right if we went
Jake
2
Plummer
years
threw
later.
for 4,000 yards with the Broncos.
Remember when Jake Plummer rushed for 40 yards
Jake
on
the
you and then you
fucking
dislocated
snake?
his wrist in NFL QB Club 98?
Remember when Curtis Martin led the league in rushing? He's looking at every single person in the room at the same time.
All right, can I tell you the useless stat?
There's a boy.
Mushin Muhammad. Oh my God.
Illusion?
Whoa.
Can I tell you
Joe
another
Warren,
useless
Javon
stat, please, or
Walker,
what?
Victoria Hash. Oh my God.
It's not a useless. Oh, wait.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's
go
Ed
on.
Reed,
or
they led
useless
the
information,
league.
I guess it would be.
Yeah, I don't mind.
2004, the last time the Eagles went to the Super Bowl.
Okay. They lost.
They beat. Yeah, they lost.
They didn't beat.
No, they lost. They
Ah.
lost in the Super Bowl, but they
Okay.
beat.
Nope.
They beat the Falcons and the Vikings to
Oh.
get to the Super Bowl.
Yep.
And they played the Patriots
Uh-huh.
in Jacksonville. So it's the 4 teams that are left.
You're
Pretty
so
cool.
this is so fucking. Get this guy off the fucking show. I'm so sick of this dumb shit.
Oh, my God.
Shit that's not gonna happen doesn't matter.
Yeah.
What do you mean that's not going to happen?
It's just not happening. You guys are gonna lose to the
Obviously.
Vikings. Jacksonville, Minnesota, in Minnesota against Minnesota.
It's
Jacksonville
impossible for it to be
beats the
Jacksonville,
Vikings.
Minnesota because Paul picked Jacksonville.
You know why? You know why I did that, right? Because I know next week I get to use this. I like the color.
over the birds.
That's exactly
Is
why
that
I
actually
did
what could have been? Okay, I got you. Yeah,
it. Yep.
I got you.
Because you know Ryan's
Instead
not
of
gonna
the-
pick the
yeah.
Eagles in the fucking Super
Instead
Bowl.
of the Patriots versus the Vikings.
Eagles aren't even
Who
good.
Who wins in a battle to the death? Patriots or Vikings?
Ooh.
The actual mascot. Patriot or a Viking?
The
Vikings are tough as
obviously.
fuck, man.
Vikings
fuck
don't
with
have
the
guns.
Vikings. Yeah, okay. The Patriots have one gun. If they hit you, if they
Yeah.
miss, you're fucked.
Yeah. If
They got
it-
one gun
if-
total.
They
No,
got a
it's
gun
one
and one
shot.
bullet.
It's one shot. It's loaded
Okay.
like
So
a
it's
fucking
musket.
idiot. Yeah,
so
it's a musket.
is it 1-on-1?
No.
Hand
Do
to
you not-
hand?
So
Is it
that's
like
what I'm saying. Is it
never watched
1-on-1
war?
or I'm saying is it 1-on-1 or is it a bunch of people with one gun and one bullet and
Are
a
you
bunch of
talking
it's
Vikings?
a
20,
lineup.
20 versus 20?
Yeah, so I'm asking. You tell me.
No, let's say 20 versus 20.
20 versus 20. It's
Vikings
easily
got
the
shields
Patriots.
and
They
they
have
got a
20
shield wall.
bullets.
They got a shield wall and then
So you have 10 people. They shoot. Then the other people come. Those guys reload. They shoot. And then
You know, muskets
taking
were
the
really
Vikings.
fucking inaccurate, right? Like
Okay,
they're
so you wait for them to
who's
get
gonna
close.
win, a jaguar or an eagle in a fight?
Obviously an eagle. Jaguar. You
Whoa.
think they're
You
gonna
ever
touch
seen
him?
a jaguar eat a fucking alligator?
Obviously
before?
not an
It's on the
eagle.
internet. I saw a jaguar
Okay,
take
well,
a fucking crocodile.
All the
or
eagle
some
has to do
shit.
is fly that way and
Yeah,
Eagles
did
are
wait
that.
for, wait
badass,
for the
man.
jaguar to fall asleep and then come down, eat his children.
Anyways, I had so the 5 sacks for Calais Campbell is my bold prediction for that that game, and then for the Philly Minnesota game, I think Philadelphia is just gonna make. I think all this is gonna come in garbage time, and you know who's gonna come in?
I don't know what you're
Teddy
pointing to.
B.
You're literally looking at
Teddy B is gonna come in.
Teddy B
Teddy
was not
Bridgewater.
dressed last week.
Then
so
he's
he's
not
gonna be
fucking
dressed this
coming.
week
Well,
again.
yeah, he's gonna be dressed
What a
this week. That's
bold
my bold.
affirmation.
It's Bradford. Bradford's gonna be the
Bradford.
backup. No, they
I
already
think they're
said.
gonna score 10 points in garbage
Our,
time.
all 3 of their quarterbacks are gonna be fucking.
Shit.
No, they're all free agents at the end of the season.
Teddy is?
Where's Keenum gonna go? Yep.
Keenum's gonna go to Denver. We'll see him.
Where's
God,
Bradford
please
gonna
don't.
go?
Please don't do that.
Where's Bradford gonna go?
Denver, please
He's
don't.
gonna check down somewhere. I
Is
don't know.
Bridgewater gonna be the quarterback in Minnesota then?
I think
Probably.
so.
Yeah.
Makes the most sense. He's the younger one. It has. Before he went out, it looked like he had a bright future.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Oh, Ryan, since you don't listen, starting in the off season, which will be in 3 weeks, we are going to draw a random year of Xbox Madden. We're going to draw random
That's how
teams.
scared he is. He's falling
and
asleep.
you guys are gonna play Man, we're gonna make some YouTube content so we can have some YouTube.
I mean, we're gonna draft a random year. What do you mean a random year?
He has all those Maddens.
I have
He's
every single
gonna
Madden.
he's gonna pull a random one out of the hat, whatever one it is. Me and you play.
He
each
won't.
other.
He's not gonna want to play me because I'm gonna beat his ass so bad in your Super Bowl tournament. It's gonna be stupid.
I'm really not looking forward to it. I don't like Madden 18. I've played. Here's how my Madden experience.
Destroy
Is.
you.
This is how my Madden experience has been so far. Game 1, I played Saj. I lost 27-0 at half. I quit. I threw 5
You can't get into a brand new game.
5 or 6 interceptions before half. I can't run. I don't know how to run the ball anymore.
Don't hold speed burst.
I don't.
Okay, then hold speed burst.
Second one, we played. We did okay. I beat him, so we're 1-1. I'm gonna play him tonight. I hope, unless we play PUBG, which is fun. Okay, Fortnite's
You
real
like PUBG?
Yeah, man.
Fortnite just
Did you
updated
get
a
it for
bunch of
Xbox?
shit. It's way better.
Nah, I didn't get it yet.
It's wasting
You
money.
should get
Don't
it.
do
It's
yet.
fun, man.
I've been
It's
playing
actually
Path.
a lot of fun.
It's GTA shooting
Anyway,
with shitty graphics and.
No, they have first
I
person,
have it
too.
for PC.
they have first person. Like,
But it's still like GTA shooting. You can first person in GTA too.
you know, they have
By the way, there's brand new heists
does
in GTA.
does Fortnite have bullet drop?
No.
For the sniper.
That's it.
Mm-hmm.
That's pussy.
Mm-hmm.
That's pussy.
That's the one thing that sucks about it. Well, it
Pussy,
doesn't
just
suck
like
because I
the
do.
Eagles.
Pussy. And then that game I was telling you before, the podcast, that online experience I had where the guy ran a 4th down. I'm gonna find his gamer tag. I'm gonna find who he is. I'm gonna call him one day and
He
fucking.
runs a fake
him on
field
the
goal
podcast.
against your actual defensive call.
Yeah.
He scores a touchdown.
I was pissed. Oh, and here's a Madden glitch that's happening right now. I can't play with David Johnson online.
Yeah, that's
'Cause you
not a
suck.
glitch. It's just because he's on IR.
So is Carson Palmer.
Yeah,
I can use him.
yeah, but he sucks. They do like whatever.
You want
How's
to hear a
that
man
making-
glitch? I played it. Like
I don't know if
I
they've
played
updated
like
it
a-
since.
Dude,
But
I
like Wentz,
have
you can't.
every
and stuff.
single other starter starts except for David Johnson.
Yeah.
Do you want to hear a Madden glitch?
I do.
I was playing a playoff game like a week or so ago, and I was destroying this guy, right? And he was kicking a extra point, right? I was kicking an extra point. He blocks it, right? He starts to return it for 2 points. My holder, the quarterback, comes up behind, tackles him, gets a 15-yard face mask, right? It's a penalty. He has to go for 2 from the midfield. From the 50-yard line where the face
Wait,
mask
what?
went. Yeah.
Why?
Don't know. Had to go for 2 for
Is this in the
midfield.
EA Sports.
Obviously doesn't get it, right? He could have kicked the field goal, but it's midfield.
Obviously,
So yeah.
if he was the Vikings against the Saints, he might
Doesn't
have
matter.
got
He
it.
didn't get it, and then he had to kick the ball to me.
What?
Yeah.
Oh, so you got a touchdown. That's how you win Super
Yeah.
Bowls. E-tags.
Yeah, I got a touchdown. I was kicking an extra point. He blocked it. I get a face mask.
So you get 6 points
He
plus
has
the
to
ball.
go because it turned into a 2-point conversion. Because when he picked
Yeah.
the ball up, for whatever reason, the game thought it was a 2-point conversion, and I face masked him, and he had to do it from midfield. For whatever fucking reason, he had to get the ball at midfield. I don't know, and then he didn't get it, and I had to kick the ball to me.
6 points and the ball.
I'm
I
gonna
was
make
tripping.
I'm gonna make a new tag for EA Sports right now. Are you ready? EA Sports.
It's not professional.
It's true. It's true. All right, pull up the shit. So
What am I pulling up?
The thingy, so everyone
Oh.
knows not where to.
We don't
not
do this
listen to
anymore.
us.
Yeah, we do. Ryan's gonna do it.
Yeah, Ryan's turn. My
What?
car's been started for about 45 minutes.
Black
now.
screen.
Follow us on black screen.
I don't even know where it is. Hold on. Here it is. Found it. Here we go.
There was a glitch for Madden when it first came out that if you tried to kneel, it was either if you kneel in the end zone on a punt, or no, it wouldn't have been a punt, on a kickoff. If you take a knee at the beginning, I think it was, it counts as a safety against you. That's how great Madden is.
I had a motherfucker in the Super Bowl, the last game I played. He was going down to, it was a tie game, right? He was kicking like a 48-yard field goal, right? And I had 1 timeout left, and the clock's ticking. So I'm like, no, I'm gonna hold on my timeout so I can ice the kicker. He goes all the way down to 3 seconds, calls a timeout. It's like 3rd and 8, right? He comes out with his field goal team. I call a timeout, right? Comes out, spikes the football.
Wait, what?
Yeah, he came out,
Okay.
spiked the football, 4th down. I had no timeouts left. Couldn't ice his kicker.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I was like, what the fuck?
I didn't know.
And it
that.
didn't go down into that like crazy view where you can't get
Yeah.
field goals. He missed it anyways, and I won in overtime. But still,
Dark Zone.
yeah, dark zone. 3 in a
So
row.
you're three-time Super Bowl champ in that
And then he
league,
quit.
and then 3-time Super Bowl champ until this year here.
Sportscasting coach. Search it on
Is that
all
your
the
stomach?
stuff. My stomach's rumbling.
Mm-hmm.
Did you not eat all day?
I ate. It's digesting. Ready for the diarrhea.
I'm still waiting for this burp to brew after I just fucking chugged that.
All right, take us out.
Sportscastingcouch@gmail.com.
Good for him.
YouTube, SoundCloud, iTunes, all that stuff.
Sportscasting
Oh.
Couch, Instagram, Facebook.com.
It's not like I used to be, man. Did you do all the things?
Yep.
Yeah,
All of them,
iTunes
every
too.
one of them.
No, you don't need that.
Don't play.
All right.
Bye.
Ugh.